Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to the weekly Outside Views report on the politics of the European Union. And according to a legislative proposal by the EU Commission, some genetically modified foods could in future be placed on the market without labeling. This emerges from a previously unpublished draft regulation by the Commission, which is available to the German press agency in Brussels. Accordingly, the authority wants to propose exempting certain genetically modified plants from the strict EU genetic engineering rules. Proponents hope that the technology will then become more widespread and that crop plants will be better protected against pests or adapted to increasing global warming. The project is expected to be officially presented in July. And in Berlin, the plans tend to be met with criticism, but there are also positive voices. In concrete terms, the planned rules mean that methods such as CRISPR or Cas genetic scissors are not subject to EU genetic engineering rules if the varieties created as a result could also have been created by methods such as crossing or selection. According to the plans, such breeds would fall under the so-called Category 1 of plants bred by new techniques. And according to the project, the strict genetic engineering rules will continue to apply to organic farming. The project has not yet been decided. It has still to be officially presented and then negotiated by the EU member states and, of course, the European Parliament. However, it is unclear whether the German federal government is strongly opposed to the project. The Federal Ministry for the Environment, which is led by the Greens, has in the past expressed skepticism about relaxing the rules on genetic engineering, but the Federal Ministry of Research, which is led by the Liberals, has signaled its fundamental support. We should take advantage of the enormous opportunities that lie in new breeding technologies, was said by Minister Bettina Stark-Watzinger on Friday. And the Ministry of Agriculture, led by the Green Cem Özdemir, said that genetically modified plants should undergo a risk assessment, be labeled and be traceable. And the deputy head of the Social Democratic parliamentary group in the Bundestag, Matthias Miersch, speaks out clearly against the EU Commission plans to relax the rules on genetic engineering. If the proposal that has become known becomes reality, it would mean the end of freedom of choice for consumers and for the GMO-free food industry, he said. Article 8 of the draft states member states may not impose requirements prohibiting or restricting the deliberate release or placing on the market of NGT type 1 plants. The Greens member of the Bundestag, Karl Beer, sees this as a frontal attack on the model of European agriculture. Plants with up to 20 genetic modifications should be considered equivalent to conventionally bred plants. That was said by the trained agricultural economist about the designs that have become known. And these include changes that go far beyond the potential of classic breeds. The proposal would be the end of organic farming, he feared. And this would have to protect itself with increasing effort from contamination, for example, from seeds blown by the wind. But this shows one thing once again. There will be trouble within the government because the Greens, the Social Democrats and the Liberals, I quoted, are all members of the so-called German traffic light coalition. And with the Liberals pro this EU proposal and the other two against, there will be arguments again, like on many other things at the moment. And if you want to know more, maybe with or without arguments in the German government, there's another video right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.